If you're gaining fat while you're working from home, but you don't understand why, this video may help you. I'm going to tell you the story of Frustrated Freya. Frustrated Freya used to work in an office, but since COVID, she works from home. She doesn't feel like much has changed in what she does or what she eats, but she's gaining fat and doesn't understand why. This is really impacting her confidence now. She feels pretty shit, and she's kind of dreading if she has to ever go back to the office because none of her work clothes fit. So let's go through a few explanations as to what's possibly going on. Firstly, Freya doesn't track her steps, so she doesn't realise that she used to walk around 10,000 steps a day and now she walks around 2,500. How's this possible? Well, she used to get the bus to work, so she'd walk from home to the bus stop, and then she'd walk from the bus stop to work, and then obviously in the evening she'd do the same in reverse, possibly also walk to the supermarket on her way home. She also worked in an open plan office, so she'd be walking around in the daytime. Now she gets up, she walks downstairs, she sits at her computer all day, and then in the evening she basically sits on the sofa. In addition, she doesn't go to the supermarket as much, mainly has things delivered. This all adds up to a difference from 10,000 steps a day to 2,500, so she's lost 7,500 steps a day, which means that her calorie usage has gone down. She doesn't track her food and drink intake, so she doesn't realise that her daily intake has increased. She has 3 or 4 extra biscuits a day that she never used to have, and she doesn't realise that that's between 100 and 200 calories extra that she's eating every single day. In addition, she used to occasionally have a glass of wine with dinner, and because she's not tracking, she doesn't realise that the occasional glass of wine has now become a regular daily glass of wine. And that's added about 250 extra calories into the day every day. So, in summary, she's decreased her calories used and increased her calories consumed, and that surplus is leading to her gaining fat. But she genuinely doesn't feel like she's done much different, and this is why she feels frustrated. So, what could she do to rectify this issue? Firstly, she could set and keep to a daily step count. Obviously, we don't know exactly what she was using before as she wasn't tracking it, so I would say 10,000 will be a good way to start. Secondly, she can track her food and drink intake. That'll give her information about what she's consuming, which can lead to more informed decisions about the treats and whether she thinks they're worth it in the overall context of her goals and her happiness. Thirdly, she could discover what are her maintenance calories and she can write a plan to stick to these. Or if she wants to lose the excess fat that she's gained, she could adopt a slight deficit to lose the weight. Also, if she analyses her diet, then she has good evidence and good feedback that she can use going forwards, and she can write a plan or get a plan that gives adequate protein, complex carbohydrates, healthy fats and sufficient water. This should hopefully counteract the 11 a.m. and the 3 p.m. energy dips, which are leading to her reaching for the biscuits. She could plan in a daily walk at lunchtime and after work. This will help with her step count, but it will also give her some fresh air, some screen break time, and get her blood moving again around her body, which should avoid her afternoon energy dips and also lead to better sleep in the evening. With regard to the wine, she's using this as a de-stressor. So not only could she have a walk after work to switch off, but also she could do something like yoga, which obviously has fewer calories than wine, but also should lead to better sleep. Additionally, she could plan in some resistance training, which will give her another way of burning off some stress from the day, which will be really great for her mental and physical health. And finally, if she's not sure what she's doing on her own, she could consult an expert. So, if she gets a personalised approach, personalised targets and accountability, this should help keep her on track when she is still feeling like she's quite isolated working from home. I hope this has helped. I hope this has given you some ideas as to explain if you're suffering from some fat gain during working from home. Obviously, if you feel like you need a more personalised discussion or a more personalised approach, then please contact me to see if we would be suitable to work together and what I could potentially do to help you. And thanks for watching and have a great day.